lovely tractor drivers. And we have a guest appearance of David, who's done hundreds and hundreds of hours in this machine going up and down. So we're thinking about enlisting him to do with our H licenses, because there's no man on earth who knows this machine better than David. So I think we'll probably do the theory bit and the bit round the yard. Then out on the road we'll have David, Mr. Tractor. Now we did have a H license booked for next week, but COVID has cancelled that yet again. But we have got a block of 5 booked just after the shutdown, and I think to do 5 people straight off the cuff with a new machine is asking a lot. So we've got the man who knows all. But before that, I do fancy taking it in and getting some paint around it and making it look just like a new one. But we've got a busy day today because this Sabre and 2 others are going to a new customer, and so's a ferret that's standing, yeah, just behind the lads. Very nice ferret, this. A very, very nice ferret. And this is going off to the same customer, and he's getting a little collection together. So I've just got to make sure this is apple pie, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to take a lot. But they're going in containers, which is always cool. I don't like them going on deck cargo, to be perfectly honest. You get all sorts of people jumping around and pissing around with them. Now this one here is still for sale. It's done 32 miles. It's been in storage for 25-30 years. This one here is a big favourite of mine. It's done 600 miles and it drives beautifully. Really, really beautifully. I like this a lot. And I do like the liaison turret. You can get 3 people in this. In fact, I've had 4, driver, commander, 1 person on either side on the little dicky seats. And that's a party. It's got a mount on the back for a Jimpy, and it's got a mount on the front for a Bren gun. So yeah, very cool. There's a lot of vehicles, and I want to do a bit of love on this. It's very rare to have a Stormer that's road legal. And we took this out on Remembrance Sunday and I loved it. It was really, really sweet. And it just wants a fresh paint job. And then there's all those little bits like shovels and track links should be bolted on there. And then as you come round it, I mean, look, it's even got its Star Streak rockets in the back. Very, very complete vehicle. And I've got some of my posh wheels. I could put a couple of wheels on there. And then up the front we could have the sprocket just there. There's a spare sprocket. Well, I've got one knocking around, but a bit of sandblasting on the road wheels down there, and a little bit of our normal love, and it's missing a plate on the side of the box. Well, I can make one of those in aluminium, no problem at all. Use the same headed bolts, make it really, really smart. Everything works and it dries beautiful. And mud flaps, I've got a big roller conveyor belt, the proper stuff. I could make some beautiful mud flaps for this. So yeah, that's part of our jobs for today. Well, this has become my new favourite after last Sunday. We had a lovely time driving it around, and I fixed the glass in there, and it not too shabby. Still a bit of a little dent on the bezel, but I can live with that, I think. So now I'm going to flop it back in, and yes, rather nice vehicle. Apparently they're over width now and you can't get them on the roads, but if you've already got a V5, you're in. A bit like a 432 and an Abbott. Pretty rare piece of kit. I haven't seen one driving around on the roads before. In fact, I don't know if anyone's got one road legal. This was registered in Ireland, but Ireland's in the UK, so bish bash bosh. It came back as a crawler. Not yet historic. I've got to pay road tax for another year, and then it'll be 25 years old, and it'll be a freebie. I do like free road tax on these kind of things, because let's be honest, you ain't going to use it every day, are you? Dirty, dirty dog. Don't kiss him. You don't know where he's been. He's horrible. He bites people.
He's a beautiful boy, doesn't he?
Yeah, if you fell over, mate, he'd cut you. I know what he'd be up to. Rampant thing. Come on, we've got to go. Take a quick movie.
Good boy. Ow. Ow. Okay.
I told you. Run, woman, run. For God's sake, run. He did it to me. I'm having triplets.
Hang on, my pants
She's already having a baby. You're wasting your time. Bad boy.
Oi.
God, dear, oh dear.
Little bugger.
If he bites someone, I only get sued. If he does that to him, I could get one of them paternity things, couldn't I? Terrible.
Jeremy Carl's not on anymore.
Now, imagine that.
Dear God.
Now, this was our Sunday ride, and we had a wonderful time, and I've ashamed of myself for it being in the yard for a year, and I've never used
Give
it.
yourself a slap.
And it really went well, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and so did my little woman.
I did.
But I noticed...
It's a flap. No flap.
Now, I like a ride with even flaps. So this is what this is for. I'm gonna get it in there. And then, I bet you don't know what that bit's for, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. You're going to plonk it into that blue bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Ta-da!
And I have had a look round, and I only found that look. I've got this knob too. So I can have a knob on the flaps, and it'll be beautiful.
You're bugging me.
I might leave this to my new man. I got my new man. He might be coming working here, and I put him on a Land Rover, pulling that rubber stuff out between the armoured glass, and he was only using his teeth. I couldn't believe it.
Dear God.
And it worked.
Ugh.